What's up, co-reporters, and welcome back to my channel. Rapper Skinny Cent, formerly known as 50 Cent, is addressing the allegations that he is on the famous weight loss drug Ozempic. Take a look at him on the left and now him on the right. He is noticeably very thin. To be honest with you guys, in my personal romantic life, I don't really care for the big muscles like that on the left. But I think that for him, just based on how I've always seen him and known him since he debuted, like that looks more him than this new look. Okay. According to 50 Cent, he has lost 43 pounds, which is a lot. Listen, I don't think he needed to lose the weight. He looked like a perfectly healthy, muscular man. You know what I mean? So I don't, normally I'd be like, congratulations on the weight loss. If you look like you needed to lose it, for the sake of your health. But he looked like he was just fine. I am quite surprised to see him, very thin. But obviously, with all of the Ozempic use going around, people are wondering how he did it, why he got so thin, and they're accusing him of being on it. So he took to the gram to address those allegations. He's saying that this was all just based off of exercise. But let's take a listen, okay? And hang on. Okay, now he's just going on and swearing, and I don't want him to demonetize my channel. So there you go. He said that he's not on Ozempic. He is only working out. Listen, I saw 50 Cent in concert. It was at a festival. I went to Afro Nation in Portugal. It was in June, and he looked the same way that he always did. He didn't look particularly thin or anything like that. This doesn't feel like it was a very progressive thing. It does feel quite sudden, to be honest with you. So I am of the belief that he is on something. But again, I don't understand why he would be. I always thought that thinness was a thing that we women were expected to conform to. I didn't know that men wanted to be real thin as well. It's just very odd to me, especially men like 50 Cent who have this G unit, gangster, you know what I mean? Kind of vibe to them, ultra, what is it? Hegemonic masculinity vibe to it. Hegemonic masculinity, gangsta masculinity doesn't really go with thinness. So I don't understand. But listen, on the flip side, before Ozempic was ever even a thought in our mainstream minds, 50 Cent had already naturally managed to lose a shocking amount of weight. Here he is playing a sick person. I don't remember what or why. It was a movie role. I just remember, oh my God, didn't he have didn't he almost go basically anorexic for a movie role? He lost a lot of weight. You see his rib cage there. You see the cheekbones. You see there's how gaunt he is in his mid face. That was for a movie role. He really is capable of doing that. So, I do buy that, in another side. But again, this was just so sudden that it is quite shocking to me. But it is also quite interesting that he went from all the way looking like he weighs about 80 pounds, to going back to his regular size here, where he just looks so strong. I don't know, you guys. I gotta say, he just looks so strong. I don't know why he felt the need to lose so much weight. But listen, I can't hate on his decision. I can't judge his decision. I'm just saying that I am quite surprised by it, because to me, he had, the perfect body for him. That's just how I see him. And I see him as a very fit person. Not to say he doesn't look fit or healthy or anything like that. He just looks, I don't know, thin to me now. But listen, I guess that's what he's going for. I got nothing else to say about it. What do you have to say about it? Are you surprised by 50 Cent's weight loss transformation? Here's the thing. He denies it, but all celebrities deny it. You've got Erica Jane from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Instead of fessing up to being on it, she says, hormones suddenly made her lose all this weight at like 55 years old or something like that, which is ridiculous. Typically, that's when women, especially, are gaining a bunch of weight, you know, with the menopause and stuff like that. Kyle Richards is the same way. All of a sudden, hormones. Everybody who is seemingly on this is denying it. Ava DuVernay, suddenly super thin. Mindy Kaling, suddenly super thin. All these people, Oprah Winfrey, at first, she was judging other people for being on it. And then she finally came out about being on it. Like, they really expect us to believe that late in life, all of a sudden, they go from being lifelong people who of a particular size to being rail thin. It's just ridiculous. You know, Oprah, for example, is in her 70s. We're supposed to believe that this woman who had been juicy and thick all her life, you know, except for when she would crash diet and get thin for a little bit, is now all of a sudden super thin naturally at 70 something. Please give me a break. I can't. So listen, even if he is telling the truth, it's hard to know because these celebrities will always sit up there and lie in our faces, deny. They will get full-blown face transplants, head transplants, and still lie about it all. So I don't know, but listen, I don't really care all that much, to be honest with you. I'm just surprised that 50 Cent wants to be so thin. I didn't know that that was a vibe for him. I thought that he wanted to be as jacked as possible, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he's going to announce a movie role or something like that in the future, right? Just like the movie role that he did to get this thin years ago. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.